Dawn of War Stronghold! It is I, Unseen Strike. Welcome back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna hop right in. It's been a hot minute, but we're going. We're cooking. We're gonna pretend we never even went anywhere. Hope everybody's doing well. It has been a hot minute since I've been here. Lots been going on. We're just gonna jump in. We're gonna pretend we're just going in. We're on Titan's Fall. I think the most recent game was Titan's Fall, or maybe recent in the last couple of recording sessions. This is the start of a new batch. The video that just went up the other day with the Furious Marines was the final batch. I want to say I recorded that like 2 months ago. Here we are. 1, 2, 3. Titan's Fall. We got Eldar. I like this color scheme. Don't ask me to name it. I don't know it off the top of my head. We got the Eldar on the south. And on the north, we got some stinky orcs. Thought I smelled something. And here we go. Orc opening up Boy's Hut into generator. We'll keep an eye on that and see if a second generator comes out. Aspect portal down. Boom. Reapers. Who could have saw that coming? Plasma generator. I would like to see that back here, but that's just a personal choice. And Reapers are already ready, so we're not going to see any kind of shenanigans with Rangers and Fleet of Foot and a Farseer. So,
ready.
Eldar already moving out. Orcs moving down the front door. Orcs doing their thing here. Orcs getting shooters instead of a Big Mac first. Interesting choice.
What would you have us do?
Dark Reapers are coming. They're coming out and they're coming quick. I hope everybody's ready. Hope everybody's doing well. I have not been on my computer in quite a bit. I've been trying to come back. I've been trying to stream. I've been trying to get back just as last week. I've been super busy. So I even I know I haven't even responded to comments. I apologize. I will get back to all of you. I promise. Same thing when you message me on the Discord. I'm coming back to life. I promise. If anybody, long-time viewers, know me, they know Unseen Strike is indeed the reason for my naming, because I go unseen for many moons at a time for indiscriminate periods. I'll be doing good, and then real life rears its head. But that's how things gotta be, you know. Fleet of Foot active, Guardians coming out, first contact here. Fleet of Foot on. He toggles it off, so he is actively looking at this. Shurikens ripping through orcs. He's gonna keep the pressure up. Shooters are coming though. He's not gonna get a model, is he? Meanwhile, north side, we have another Slugger squad coming up. They're gonna see. Let's see, how hard is he microing? Does he see this squad getting hit? Oh, Reapers are here. He's not looking at them though. We need to see, does he lose a Guardian model? You don't want to be reinforcing Guardians. He's pulling the Guardians back on the left side now. Sluggers, I don't think you're going to get a model. He is watching this too. Dark Reapers did micro off their Fleet of Foot. Orcs are going to desperately try and capture this. Will they decap it in time? That's a Necron banner. What the hell's going on there? The C10 working with these Eldar. Anyway, hope everybody's doing good. How do you all feel about the new edition of Warhammer 10th? I played maybe 3 games of, I think, 9th. Dr. Professor, God, Unicorn, and Danish, and I played a game of 9th, I think. I played as Necrons, and I actually had a lot of fun. I think 10th is out, and allegedly they're streamlining the rules. I saw new Primaris Lieutenants. I do enjoy those memes a lot. Second Dark Reaper squad is out. Let's do a quick eco check on this map. This is quite a far distance. I think this is going to go down. I would like to have seen a worker come back here and just bait it. Just bait that he was going to repair it. Down it goes. Is he waste time decapping, or does he come in here? Dark Reaper is just a tad too late. Big Mech does not want to be taking this chip damage. Let's do a quick eco check here. Orcs 9210. 5610 on the Eldar. The Eldar a little bit behind here. Big Mech teleports out. He goes over the rubble here. He's going back to the mid. This is perfect. He wants to keep this harass up. If he's following the timing correctly, he's going to know that these workers are just now finishing this eco point, and he's going to come in and get a free kill. Dark Reapers have to now split up. Dark Reapers could pick another Slugger Boy squad off. This could be big. Sluggers are cheap, but you don't want to be losing units like that. Meanwhile, back over here, Guardians versus Big Mech. You don't want to fight this. Flee. LP's not worth the life of some Guardians. Just pull back a little bit more. Down goes a Guardian. He knows this. It preemptively reinforces it. These guys seem to be playing at a pretty decently high level. He splits the Big Mech from the big shooters. I don't know how I feel about this. Big Mech's taking a full volley from these Reapers. They even have their X-Arcs. They're doing full damage. Shooters will wreck through Guardians. He should have retreated the other way, as now he's in the Big Mech's retreat path. And the Guardians on the north side of the map are slowly whipping through whatever's up there. What is up there? Sluggers? This is not good. This is where you don't want to be as an orc. You're just too split up. Too split up. He needs a second shooter squad. And the shooters are actually doing really well here. He needs to get into melee with one of these squads. Just one. Just one into melee. Big Mac floating around here. Just get one unit into melee and that fight will be over. Dark Reaper's running through some fire on that listening post. Nothing too big there. It looks like those sluggers did go down. I don't see them garrisoned. And now this Big Mac is in a little bit of trouble. He's starting to lose a lot of HP. He needs to be very careful. What's he doing back home? Double wall banners. No second gen. Eldar putting their second gen now. Big Mac does not. Wow, glad we caught that. Does not get this worker. That's a big blow. If he could have picked off that worker, he would have slowed the Eldar eco down, kept this down at 1 HP, come back and done some damage. And here's the problem now. Eldar are going to start snowballing like they do. And the Orc is a little bit on the back foot here. Both Dark Reaper squads virtually untouched. The firing line is ready. I saw some Storm Boys. He could pick off maybe a Guardian squad or two. Is he going back for this worker? I'd love to see it. No, he gets distracted by the juicy Guardians. Shooters trying to do trade here. This is really nice positioning, but the shooters are out. I see a Wraithbone goes down on the listening post. This is a nice little back and forth going on here. He needs a way to whittle these Dark Reapers down safely. Right now, I don't think he's got those tools. Maybe a second Storm Boy squad. He is. Second Storm Boy squad. Okay. Meanwhile, on the flank, Guardians are coming in to keep an eye on things. These Gretchen undercover here, doing what they do best, being sneaky-like. And this is what you need to see. These Storm Boys are going to help take the map back a little bit. Where did that worker teleport to? The worker teleported in. Does he Wraithbone this again? He does. Cheeky. This was the one thing I never mastered in my many days playing Eldar. The Wraithbone. Wraithbone entombing like that is so fantastic. Hold on. It's a little loud, I think. Hold on a second. We're going to turn down a hair. Okay, there we go. Again, it's been a hot minute since I've recorded. If it's loud, that's okay. We'll go with it. I'm talking a little bit louder into the mic, too, to try and make up for that. But we want to hear the battle. We don't need to hear me rambling a lot. Storm Boys get their grenades, so he's investing in these Storm Boys. Or no. Was that Guardian plasma grenades? I saw two. I would assume that's the Guardians. Meanwhile, this worker was left behind to die. And these Gretchen are still doing a heroic job keeping up that LP. Pile of guns goes down. I'm going to keep that selected. Nothing yet. Defensive turret in base in case these Storm Boys get a little antsy. I'd love to see this LP upgraded from the Eldar. I know it's a bit of a waste, but it would help fight these Storm Boys a little bit more. Maybe even a Warlock. I know they're expensive. And yeah, maybe he just baits them back into the turret. Meanwhile, on the other side, second Storm Boy squad comes in here. Right as the repairs come in, that paint is fresh on that LP. It's a fresh coat of paint. And it has time to dry. Meanwhile, Guardians go down here. Nice teleport by the Big Mac. Worker goes down. Third Dark Reaper squad. Eldar's going to very heavy tier 1.5. Storm Boys back. They're going to do their thing. And I really feel like the Eldar didn't achieve their objective here, and they're a little bit on the back foot. I don't think a third Reaper squad is the right call. At this point, we're about close to 8-9 minutes into the game. Orc at some point will be teching into tier 2, right? We're going to see vehicles. That second Dark Reaper squad is not going to help as much in these field battles. Especially against some vehicles. That's a heavy investment. 80-30 on the Eldar versus 110-20. So the Orc has a little bit more field presence. This Big Mac's doing a fantastic job staying alive. Eldar has to rebuild their worker. This armory still is not done. I feel like this thing's been building for ages. Ages. Look at it. That one worker build time is very slow. Now the Orc takes that LP. They decap it. Fantastic job. LP in the north, meanwhile, also getting taken out. And this is what I'm saying. Personally, I think a Farseer is the safer bet versus Orc like this. You have a little bit more crowd controlling abilities. You don't need to be as afraid. That guide ability on one Dark Reaper squad, in my opinion, makes up. So you don't immediately need the second one and the third. You know, look at this. Now these Storm Boys have Cult of Speed. These Reapers are not as safe as they once were. Power Claw even in on the Knob model, I see. And Eldar immediately goes for a Harli-Quit. I'm not sure how I feel about that. And this is where the micro is going to really take a strain on our Eldar player. He's going for range damage first, which is smart with the Dark Reapers. But he's got to do something quick. And I don't know. Ooh, Harlequin's Kiss, I believe. I don't know what she's doing. She needs to figure it out quick. She's getting quite a good amount of kills, but that big mech is just pumping bolt rounds into her. Down she goes. That is not a cheap commander. Is he getting another one? He is. That's 125, 125. That is not a small cost. Support portal's coming up. And again, look at this pressure. Absolutely devastating. I feel if you keep the Storm Boys alive in the tier 2 and you get these critical upgrades, you win as an orc. I think we've seen enough games now. Here comes the War Trukk, and I think this is the nail in the coffin for our Eldar player. I don't think he's got enough. Dark Reapers are also not cheap at 70 and 0. And this Harlequin's going to, again, run in. Storm Boys doing their thing, coming over here, keeping the Eldar occupied. Although these Dark Reapers are in a beautiful spot. They're firing on the Sargant model, it looks like. And look, here we go. That third Dark Reaper squad really slowed the Eldar player down. And I don't know what that was, but now he doesn't have enough for fire dragons right away. No dragons. And all the Storm Boys are pretty healthy. As I say that, this squad gets gunned down, but it was in spirit, right? In spirit, they were healthy. And look at the map control for the Eldar player. He is pinned and he cannot see anything. And look at this. The Orc player can just confidently roll in here. Now, granted, this is a lot of firepower. He cannot win this ground army exchange. If all three Reapers planted their boots and started shooting, I think we'd be in for some trouble here. Let's do a quick eco check. 6230. He's going to pick both these workers off. Does he see it? I think he's microing this fight over here. He sees it now. Both workers go down. 110.60 versus 68.30. He goes for the Falcon. And all those poor Gretchens die. And this War Truck's going to rip through. It's going to kill the Exarch. It's not good. He needs to get that Falcon over here right away for the anti-vehicle damage. Here it comes. Just one Brightland shot. Oh, it missed! Shoot again, brother. Shoot again. What the heck is that? Oh, man. The second War Truck comes in. Needs to juggle a little bit. This could be dicey. Nope. Orc player realizes the Falcon is a second jump. This was nice. And, wow, he's got sightline of that. It's pretty impressive. Now he's a flee. But on the north, Storm Boys wiped out another squad. This Dark Reaper squad alone is not enough. Where's that Harlequin? Where'd she go? I'd love a minefield right now. I'm itching for a minefield. All right, so the elves are going for their trees. They planted some trees, and they're hoping the seeds bear fruition. But at this point, the Orc player is snowballing. Let's take a look at Orc Town. He's got his AV ready. War Track number 1, War Track number 2. Does he decide to go for a third War Track? He could. He could. He's getting his custom gadgets force field. That'll help with the Dark Reapers. Eldar player doing the right thing. Gonna try and bash some eco. Is it too little too late, though? Orc player's been on a roll for about 4 minutes now, untouched. Orc player's now thinking he can toe into the base a little bit and start sieging. Custom gadgets done. Big mech is really low. And there's that War Truck damage. It's beginning. Falcons now has to flee. Can he clean up these Storm Boys? If he cleans up the Storm Boys, I still think he's in a good spot. AV turret is done in base, and this thing is no slouch with AV damage. Does miss pretty occasionally, though. Very sad times. If he could pick off maybe 2 War Tracks or a Storm Boy squad, I think the Eldar player is still in this. Oh no, tank busters are hiding over here as well. I would have kept them on hold fire, and then when a Falcon or something did drive out to engage, boom, he's already ready to go. Okay, hold on. 1 War Track does go down. This is, all right, Eldar player is still in the game. Still in the game, very solid defense. I would have loved to have seen these not be revealed, personally.
I fixed a few things whilst we were getting here. Probably didn't break nothing important.
Eldar players getting a webway gate. I would like to have seen 1 more AV turret. No, no, no. Does he know what's over here? He does. Very planned assault. Okay, tank busters are very expensive. Somehow they're duck diving, dodging, and praying to Gork and Mork around every shot there, and 3 models made it out. I don't know if that's because he had Fleet of Foot on. War Truck is getting ravaged. He's got to flee right away. He's got to flee. He's not doing very well on the north side now, and this is the problem. I think that third Dark Reaper squad really slowed him down. This is the problem. You can't let all these war tracks untamed. He can't do it. He took one out. I'm very impressed, but he's got 3 more now on his front door. And he's got his first tree. Maybe he's still in this. If he can get one more tree out, does he have the power? He does. He needs one more webway gate. Does he have the money for that? 133.60 on the Orcs, 44.30. Our Eldar player is broke. Now again, this Harli-Quit's doing a good job. He's repulsing both sides of the attack here. I think the Harli-Quit really needs some love. Really needs some love. She's one of the weaker sub-commanders in my opinion. Yeah, she gets in there and does a lot of alpha strike damage. But look at the cost. She gets shot down so easily. I mean, granted, if you can't pick her out in the battle, like she's dancing everywhere, it is tough to click on her. Oh man, this is brutal to see. Falcon's got to dance back. The support platform needs to be manually controlled here. If he can pick off a couple of war tracks, he's still in this. This is a tight game. Oh, misses again. That's crucial. Very crucial. This hit. That connects. It's about a quarter health there. Meanwhile, north side, Guardians. I'd love a Warlock. That would really help with his detection problems. Guardians and Reapers on the north. On the south battlefields here. This tree could do some work. He's got a couple really low war tracks. Oh, one down. Give me a second shot, baby. One more. Come on. Oh, come on for Kane. Kane would love it, or Kerneth, the hunter god. Oh, he's just shooting some Storm Boys. I really think the Eldar player is still doing a fantastic job holding this. How does the Orc player follow up and break this? Another war track.
We are under enemy
Getting
fire.
boss health, boss weapons. Needs to be careful not to overcommit here. He's going to take the Storm Boys out. No, turn the Wraith Lord. One more war track goes down, and he needs to just focus right now. Focus! Oh my gosh, is the Eldar player going to come back? Oh, I don't know why he's fleeing Storm Boys. He needs to stop. What was going on there? Was that a case of Warhammer Dawn of War Soulstorm shite pathing? Or was that a misclick by the Eldar player? His second tree is out. He's GG'ing. I don't like that. That's a shame. That's a shame right there. That is a damn shame. I really think the Eldar player was doing a pretty good job there holding off. Granted, his eco was in the dumpster, but he had one war track left. He had to kill a Khan on the north. Kill a Khan? I mean, still, if he put one more AV turret in his base, I think he would have been okay. I think stop making as many Harlequins. Get a Warlock on your Guardian squad for that detection. And maybe you're good. 132.59 is nuts. He's going up to tier 3 with the Orky for it. There's got to be flash kits soon. So I guess it's GG. But, I mean, you're Eldar. Arguably the most OP race in the game. I mean, let's pretend here he does come back. He wipes out the north or he wipes out the south. I say he techs up again. And your best bet is a Seer Council. I don't think Warp Spiders is the play. You're this far behind. Maybe 2 Vipers for the AoE damage. And maybe you get a couple webway gates up here, and you really play the Eldar long game and keep the Orc on his side of the map. He had the right idea coming over here and breaking this LP. He could have done it again. Imagine breaking all of this infrastructure up here. Still in the game. Orc still was not able to penetrate the base in any meaningful way. I mean, yeah, he lost an LP and he lost this, but I think he was in this fight. I don't think that was a GG worthy of the gods. But that was a pretty. I feel like that was a pretty evenly matched game. I think just the build order of the Eldar player really set him back. Again, Dark Reapers are very expensive. I don't advocate for the Dark Reaper build ever, personally. I think Farseer, Rangers, double to triple Guardians is a lot safer. Maybe back that up with 1 Dark Reaper, or quick tech tier 2 with your Fire Dragons and your Falcon. I think the Dark Reapers are very overrated. If you know how to counter Dark Reapers, and like, the Orc player I think played a fantastic game there. Really held on to that fortification as long as he could with those invisible Gretchen. I think that was the turning point of the game for the Orc. He survived that early game cut for the Eldar, where if you don't survive, or if the Eldar does too much damage and starts snowballing, it's GG. I think our Orc player played really well there. Anyway, it's been Unseen Strike. I'll see you guys on the next one.